Hello everyone, welcome to the Victorious Planner. My name is Danielle and thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. In this video, it is time to do another She Reads Truth subscription box unboxing. And I'm so excited for this one because it has two study books included in it. I think I say I'm excited for everyone, which I really am, but it's always fun to get more in your subscription box, of course. So I wanted to share with you this fun, beautiful box that it came in. Unfortunately, they put a sticker right over the top of it that I tried to take off and obviously not very successfully. I think I've mentioned this to you guys before, but I love these boxes to keep as storage, and especially the ones that are different colors and have different things on them. So I get kind of disappointed when they put a shipping sticker right over the top of it. So I probably won't be keeping this one, but I still did want to show you. I think this says proclaim, as best I could make it out after I butchered it, but it says remember and proclaim, and it's in like a really dark navy blue, which I thought was kind of fun with their little logo down here. All right, well, let's take a look at what's inside, because after all, that is the most important part. So, oh, that's fun. Right away when you flip this open, it does say Lent 2021. So that is what this box is going to contain, the studies for Lent. Oh, and that's right, I almost forgot it contains a few extra freebies in this one. So right now, I will say before we get fully into this, we are finishing up the Esther study book. I recently did an unboxing video of that box as well, so I will link that above. Definitely check it out. It was a shorter study. Like I said, we're almost done, but it's such a beautiful book and such a good study that if you did not get that one, I would still recommend going and grabbing that one to do at some point in the future. As of right now, it is still available on their website, so I will link that below. Okay. So let's get into the Lent box. So I want to show you this on the top cover. It says She Reads Truth Lent 2021. The Bible is for you and it's for right now. Prepare your heart to discover the beauty, goodness, and truth of Scripture as you reflect on the Word this Lenten season. From Portland to Poland, our community is reading along with you, so mark your calendar with these key dates. That's kind of fun. So the two studies in this box are Joshua and Mark, and it just shows you when they will begin. Okay, let's start looking at this stuff. It looks so fun. So everything you need to know about Lent 2021. This is like similar to the cards they usually have. Oh, that's kind of fun. Be in the Word every day. When, or make a plan to read when and where. Oh, some packaging stuff. Okay. And then this just looks like little, just little information to go along with your study. It shows you when Lent actually is. So that is awesome. Okay, and then this looks fun. Is this like a little, like a page marker, I think, like clip. That's really pretty, just really simple, and then has the little She Reads Truth logo on it. So that's cool. Okay, this was the another bonus that was in this one. So Lent 2021, a companion devotional. So while we kind of look through this, I will say, just in case you haven't watched one of these videos before or you're not sure what She Reads Truth is, they do sell lots of study books along with the option for a monthly subscription box that keeps you going with the study books that they're reading as a community. However, there's lots of other books and lots of other options, so you don't necessarily have to go along with the community. Another awesome thing is the app. So there's a She Reads Truth app that usually has the daily devotionals on it. And so usually you're just reading those on the app and they go along with the study books. But for Lent, they also printed out a companion devotional book. Now, this is the first time I've gotten one of these from She Reads Truth, so I'm not sure if the devotions will be the exact same ones that are going to be on the app every day, so I will have to find that out. Oh, this is nice. So Joshua, this goes with the first one, and then day 1. And so this is your Devo that goes along with the study book. And as I'm explaining this, something is coming back to my remembrance, I think, as I was looking online about their Lent box. Part of Lent, of course, is to just kind of refocus on the Lord and to maybe pull away from some of the other distractions. So that is probably the heart behind printing off the devotional book. So if you want to really unplug through Lent and not be on the device as much or on, the apps, this would be your option. So I think, if I'm remembering right, that is part of the heart behind this, but this is really fun. I'm still a paper and book person. I love technology, but I still love the paper, and I usually like to write in my books and stuff too, so I'm excited to have that. All right, we also get the standard card that comes along with it. It gives you a place to write out your prayer for this study, or in this case, for the Lenten season. You can take some other notes, like when you plan to read and where, and write down some key verses. And then the information on the back always reminds you when each study is starting. Also love this little scannable code that you can scan to go over and listen to the She Reads Truth podcast as well. That is every Monday. So lots of different options with how you want to study. Oh, did you guys see that? Look at that at the bottom. Read on. I love watching for just those little extras that are included. Okay, let's look at these books. Okay. Oh, wow. Gorgeous. I love this cover. Okay, so we have Joshua and Mark. Let's look at Joshua first, because that is the one that will start first. And this cover is just gorgeous. And again, they're always the soft touch cover, which I love. And then there's always a little marker, just kind of, once you have a bunch of studies, probably you could organize them that way or whatever, just kind of informational. Like this one is historical. And I'm loving the dark blue, kind of like the blue jean color. All right, you have the name page and a place where you can mark the start date, which is awesome too, because if you do some of their studies, you may want to do them at your own pace or at different times. So you can always just record what day you start it. Doesn't necessarily have to be the day that the community starts it. Joshua, remember and proclaim. And then the editor's letter. I've said this before, but I highly recommend reading the editor's letter. It's usually just pretty good. They share some more heart with why they picked this study, how they designed it, and it's always really encouraging. I love reading those. And then the Design on Purpose page. I also love these. You've probably heard me say this, but just in case this is your first She Reads Truth video that you're watching of mine, I just love the intentionality they put into everything with these study books. So they usually even share a little bit of why they chose the specific design for that book. And then you always have a couple pages that kind of explain to you how the book is laid out and what you can expect as you go through the study. Then the table of contents, just gorgeous. I'm just loving this book. So this is a 4-week study, so you have the breakdown of all 4 weeks. And then every study book has extras, and I love the extras because they just go along with what you're studying. They give you more information and more things to think about, and they just really enhance the study. So that's what a lot of these are to get started. And then you get to day 1. This is really cool. So day 1, you usually have all of your reading, however many scriptures they're sharing for that day. And then a place for notes, it looks like in this one. Sometimes they have reflection questions or like a worksheet. So I've seen various things in all the studies. This one looks like just a large note page, which I'm all for that as well. I like that they mix it up and it's not always exactly the same. And then you have day 2, more notes, day 3. These pictures are awesome. All right, we'll kind of flip through it just a little bit quicker now. See some of the other days and some of the other extras go by. Gorgeous. Awesome. And then at the very end, I love this page. At the very end of their study books, they do put a page as kind of like a recap page, or it's called For the Record. And you can just take some notes about how you went through the study, what you were listening to at the time. You know, it says, how did I find delight in God's words? Maybe highlight some of the biggest things that God showed you during this study. You can record what's happening in your life, and even, I love this, like what's happening in the world, and then you mark your end date. So I've been trying to fill these out with every study I've completed, and I'm just looking forward to kind of going back to look at those. So really awesome. There you have Joshua. Let's take a peek at Mark. This one's really fun, and this one says repent and believe. Okay, so Mark is the next one we'll go through after we complete Joshua. So again, you have your name page and your start date. And I love these two. We'll see how much different this theme is, but it looks like we're sticking within some of the same colors, which I think is awesome. You have your editor's letter. The design on purpose for this one. Love that. Kind of your instructional page, table of contents. And this one, yeah, this one looks like this is a 3-week study, and then it does highlight where all of the extras are found throughout this book. Key verse, awesome. Love it. And then we have day 1. Okay, and I actually didn't see a note page or anything on this day 1, which I still think works for me because I'll just end up taking notes in any random white space. But I don't think I've seen one yet where there isn't at least a note page, so that's kind of interesting. But here's day 2. Let's see if there's a note page after this one. It does look like some of these will be longer readings on this one. But yeah, I did not see a note page. Oh, this is cool. A map, Jesus' ministry around the Sea of Galilee. That's fun. Very cool. All right. Oh, okay, so this caught my eye. So it looks like there's not a lot of note pages, but there's this, which I haven't seen a full 2-page. I think in the Faith and Practice study book, which was a couple before, like I think it was the one right before Esther, but they did have 1 page of a weekly reflection after every week, and this is a different layout, but it looks like a week 1 reflection across the 2 pages, which is really awesome. And then there's a lot of space right here that you can take notes or reflect on what they're talking about up there. Yeah. Just love the designs of these books. So fun. Yeah, there was our week 2 reflection. Awesome. All right, and then that page I mentioned before in the back to kind of recap your entire study. And then, oh, I don't think I pointed this out at the beginning. This one is in the gospel category. All right, you guys. There you have it. This was the February subscription box, which contained everything we need for the Lent season and the studies of Joshua and Mark. And I just love this theme. I love the dark blue, and I know I'm almost positive I'm going to love the studies just as much. I've really been loving them. So thank you guys so much for unboxing this with me. I will leave some information below on the subscription box, on She Reads Truth. I'll link some different things just in case you want to check it out or go order any of this for yourself. So definitely peek down below if you want more info. And thanks again, you guys. I will talk to you soon. Bye.